Okay. Oh, there goes that. Are we live? Oh, we got let's see some music. Let's get some music going. Let's get some music. Ah, yep. Oh, I need to get into the stream. There I am. Yo, Dragon Laser, are you in this time? Are we in? Hello, hello, Jesse the fish. Ah, 2 days in a row. Oh, yes, yes, we're in. We are in. Let's make the font gigantic. Perfect. Oh, I hope you're ready for the most incredibly exciting stream about slowly coding a game. But actually, where did we get to last time? Oh yeah, I was messing with the little aces thing. Oh, we built an inspector. That was nice, so we can inspect cargo stacks. I don't know why these windows are so weird. We can add cargo and remove cargo, which is good. Game coding. Woo! But first, let's do some model UV unwrapping for an hour. These colors are a bit funny. And we built a randomize button. Beep, 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 beep. But we also, I don't know if I made any and saved them. I also made a concept of a warehouse with this beautiful model that's all like jank ass. But I think if I save this, it's still not loading the... Did I write the loader for the warehouse? Basically, I want to get warehouses going. UV. Oh no, you actually know what you're doing. You don't want to... I'm not going to properly UV anything. I'm going to do a hectic situation just to get a model in the game, and you're going to be like, no, please. What are you doing? Why are we not loading the world loader? Yeah, nah, I'm still definitely in the process of like temp assets, so I'm doing things quickly. Yeah. So load data gets to this warehouses array. If I look at Bada Bing, storages, rail connections, grid, rail connections, storages. Does it not, did we not save any? Beep, 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 beep. Oh, some of them, do we have any warehouses? Doesn't look like it. So in the save data, warehouse count. Do we ever get to this line? Yeah, it's gonna sting. It is definitely gonna sting. I also got backface culling on the sphere and it makes it a half moon. So save, bada bing. Why do we not get to this? Am I not upping the warehouse count? Is that the one thing that I'm not doing? Level warehouse count plus, right? I am creating the warehouse. You get real excited. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make things happen today. And then you go, actually, I've got a bug in the warehouse count matrix. Good evening. Hello, Grueling Pine. Alunya, what's happening? Yeah, we make that. Warehouse count plus plus. Then the world save data. Game world level biddy bop bop biddy bop. Then we save the world data. Well, that's weird. Is this not actually being called? Oh, return level data. Come on, man. Why are we returning level data all the way up there? All right. How is everybody today? And their respective journeys or chilling. Okay, we initialize that. Then we save the warehouse data. Oh, and then we push quit instead of load. Yeah, we're kind of, well, we're working with a temp. Yeah, look, we've got look at the normal mapping on this map. Whoa, we went a little too far. Look at the texturing. Lou did this train station. I just stole this. I'm trying to make a warehouse asset for temp, and there's problems with the mesh, so I need to redo it. But look at there's little boxes in there. Tired today, hanging in there. Yep. Don't worry, I'm being re-energized and refocused, so I'm here to do a bit of a morale boost for everybody for the next, until this coffee's over. Once the coffee's over, we may all be each on there. Yeah. Wait, it loaded that, didn't it? If I open another Lewis Hot, for example, and then bada bing, we're loading. Okay, now to fix that thing and make like 6 of them. I mean 10 of them. The renderer really needs a. Yeah, oh, is the stream bugging out? Is that just Blender? I see it. It's like hitching. Am I hitching? Am I hitching? I see little oops. Oh. I have some face normal issues. I have some normal face issues. So what's happening? Sorry about this. I'm just gonna get no data. Excellent. It says excellent. Maybe it was Blender. Is it back to normal now? I definitely have some face issues. Oh yeah, so I made the mistake originally of bringing in this. It looks okay, but look at this. Does that look normal to you? That's because all these assets come in GLB and a bunch of other things. This is the OBJ. That looks a bit better. So these are Kenny assets, and I think I just shouldn't have used the OBJ to begin with. I mean the GLB. I should have used the OBJ from the get-go. So I kind of just need to delete that guy and do this texturing thing one more game. One more time. But I'm gonna like do some pretty nasty stuff right now. I'm gonna scale it on the Y. That looks really bad. That's not too bad, I guess. Maybe I can scale it on Z to make it a bit more proportional for now. I just want it to sit on the cube a bit better. Yeah, I did that. I think, I don't know what the problem was, but I mean, annoyingly, this triangulation is also annoying, and I don't know if I can untriangulate this. Is there like an unsubdivide or something that I can do? Oh, there's a tries to quad, but it doesn't do them all, and I don't know whether I want to mess with it. This The triangulation is so awful. Can I do a decimate on it or something? Unsubdivide? I'm in edit mode. Show me the wireframes. Planar? Whoa. Angle limit. I kind of like it. It's like hyper stylized or something. So unsubdivide doesn't really do anything as well. Collapse will just be bad. Yeah. All I'm really wanting to do is make an ID map so I can texture it in Substance. This ID here. Oh well, it actually works to the faces. It's already got the... Okay, that's the idea. Oh yeah, nah, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to redo it. What does angle base give me? I don't want any image. Not render result. Just give me something black that I can see. Yeah. What do these do? They're all kind of much of a muchness. Oh yeah, that's kind of alright. Minimum stretch. Oh yeah. And then I can pack this maybe and just... Oh, I should apply all the scaling and stuff first, shouldn't I? All transforms. Much of a muchness. UV... Oh, come on, man. Pack islands. Pack them! Huh? That'll work, won't it? Oh, the origin... Yeah, the origin looks alright. Origin's good. That's where I think I want it. Yeah. What are you saying? Cube project. I'm just gonna see that. Isn't that gonna... Yeah, I wanted the origin at the world origin. Well, I mean, I want the origin there. It seems okay. If I pack islands or average island scale and pack islands now, are these good islands? Oh yeah. I mean, I'm losing... It doesn't really matter. The chat delay. Yeah. I'm watching because I got rid of my other monitor. I'm watching this on an iPad with the stream delay as well. So I'm getting your stuff delayed. Wow, whenever it pops up on the stream, that's when I see it. So I don't know. Maybe it's good that way. Anyway, perfect. That's what I wanted. Lovely. So this isn't an annoying model. It would be much cooler if the model was a lot simpler. Would it be simpler just to build the model myself? I just need to get rid of all of these. And get that. All this stuff sucks. ID map. Cube projection is free triplanar mapping. Okay. Yeah, well, we're going to be triplanar mapping everything in Substance anyway. How long would it take to actually model this and not have a triangulated mess? From a cube to that thing in how long? That bit's done. That bit's done. There, it's pretty much there. I guess we kind of need to... Can I just do that? Is that bad? Yeah, that's bad practice. Do we need... Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to be modeling on stream. I don't even know how to model. Let's just split this thing up. Forget the little stripes. We'll just grab the walls. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm not a modeler. I've worked in visual effects more so. It's more in like effects and compositing work than actual 3D modeling. I've worked with models, but not a lot of modeling and texturing and stuff. So this is not my department necessarily. This is just, I just want to get something in the game so I can visualize the these warehouses. This is technically program art, but we're also practicing the 3D workflows, because we're just kind of figuring out how we want to do stuff. And I want to know, like, is it worth building a thing in the renderer to let me tint objects, or is it better just to make a texture map set for all of them? Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. On these walls as well, huh? Man, these triangles really do something to your mind. Like, looking at them, trying to find, like, where's the straight line? Alright, that'll do. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, you guys might not be able to see this. Walls. Assign. Oh yeah, that's all assigned. Down. I might change this to something. Is that going to help or hinder? Actually, let's swap these things. Yeah, you could probably whip this up pretty quick. But like I say, this is not going to be a final asset at all, so it's just sort of like a thing for testing. You there, I guess these things can also be whatever that is. Well, what happened to that? Oh yeah, there we go. I should really use a pen tablet for this, it would be much easier. Or would it? Oh yeah. Sorry if this is all pretty unco stuff. Oh man, the pen tablet is good but bad. Oh, and the zoom. Yeah, those things, whatever these things are called. Oh, I keep reaching for the mouse. Ledges. If you want to select everything facing in one direction, Shift G. Select similar. Which area? No. Perimeter? No. Normal? Oh, there is like, you can like grow your selections, but this hectic mesh is awning. Do you know if there's a shortcut to select these quickly without having to go select, select, select? Hey, who? Select. Are you there? Remove. Select. Okay, that looks better. But it doesn't have the insides, which is weird. Why is it doing that? Why does it have all this roof stuff? Sometimes this stuff is kind of a bit buggy. Either that or problem in chair. Why is that selected also? So assign, select. Yeah, see, why did it then select? Why is the roof now selected? Oh, 3D, you make things all very interesting. Remove. Select. You there. And now it's losing those things. Oh, and those. See, that to me seems strange. I hate this model. I've decided I hate this model and this is wasting my time. And I'm gonna model my own model. Wait, are there any other buildings I can get that aren't so painful to work with? Kenny Trinket, are there any actual buildings in here? Whoa, why are we in this mode? No. This is just supposed to represent like a... Oh, that's what I could do. Don't worry about that. This is Lou's model of the station, but I think she's also got one of the large building that she modeled, which is kind of... It's got some issues. It's missing textures, but I did copy them over, I think. Blue large building textures, which, yeah, it's got separate textures and everything. I might just convert this into one tile and then texture this. At least the geometry is a lot simpler. Beep, beep, beep. Is this cube gonna be... Oh, there's her other station. Called Cube for some reason. This... Oh, let's put this back in the middle. Need a 1 meter cube. This is a cell size. Oh, that's... I'm still on effect origins only. 1 meter. Tall. What happened to the... Oh, is this... What is all this? Oh, okay, I do have this origins on. Oh, I added it in edit mode. Oh, gosh. Sorry. Back. Okay. Cube, 1 meter. Scale Z by 0.5. Okay, GZ negative 0.25. This is at, if I put this at 0, it sits on top. Nice. Scale. I feel bad for her model, but maybe that'll work. Now, don't worry about those textures. We're doing this in the one material mode. So all transforms are good. Now all unwrap cube projects, he says. We have no material, so add one, and we'll call this warehouse ID. And this can be UV editor, and we'll have a new image texture. We'll call it warehouse ID. Boom. All right. Warehouse ID. Oh yeah. What happens if I pack islands and say don't rotate? All right. Let's go to this mode. Let's get these. I don't know why there's she was thinking they're going to be extra geometry in there or something, but oh, quadrangles are so much easier to deal with. Such new group windows. This thing can just be the roof. If I select the roof, it's just the roof. Nice. Then these are like, are there more of them? No. Roller doors. Add another image. Oh yes, you can add, what do? You go add image texture and then you go new, but you say I want it to be UV grid. UV grid. New image. Color. And we look at the glorious UVs. Actually not too bad. Where were we? Oh, the roller doors have weird extra stuff. What I really want to do is like, there needs to be a button like, oh, okay, so if I deselect these and then say remove and then say select, that looks better. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. We'll just make all this stuff bricks. Actually, this is making it harder for me to see. Bricks, 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 bricks. Do we get the inside face of that? Bricks. Inside, inside. Don't worry about under there, you won't be able to see that. Don't worry about the insides, you won't be able to see that. Oh, these insides you kind of have to get. What is this thing? Go away. Bit of extra geo there, never fair. A little bit of extra geo there. Oh, I guess this is, if I was to select all of these and then invert it, that's probably a bit faster. Yeah. Alright, that looks good. Oh yeah, cavity. Cavity is on, but probably turn it down a bit. Assign to new group. Brick. Okay. Now we can go through this process of texture painting using the mask, and say we select the windows, go to the texture paint, and we get a nice bright color and fill them. Oh, what? I got white. My bad. Okay. And then deselect, select the roof, go back, get some other color. Oops. Oh, of course this has everything. Why does this have everything? Select, select, select. Invert the selection, which continues having these. Select, maybe not make these yellow because they're too hard to see. Okay, so looking at the selection, I deselect, I select, I select, I select, and I invert the selection, yeah, and then assign to brick. Go to texture paint, paint. Okay, now we have our sweet ID map. Vertex. Alright, with this now, we can save this image as the large building. We can save warehouse ID, and then I can also save with an OBJ to prototype the large building. Untextured. We don't need the materials. We do want selection only. Okay. Yeah, FBX should be better, but I think OBJ works fine. I'll stick with that. OpenGL, select the large building untextured. Whoever designed the controls for this app are insane. They like made it different to every other one. Can you change it? Settings. There's like no settings. Anyway, texture set, bake. Oh, you're saying the FBX won't triangulate the model? Well, it's going to end up triangulated anyway. The game engine requires the triangulation. Oh, look at the OBJ. Yeah, there you go. We had this issue before. There's something wrong with the model. And it did have a... Wow, that kind of looks cool though. Oh yeah, that's bad geo there. I feel like this happened with FBX as well. Are there any like quick cleanups I can do to just delete merge vertices by distance? Merge 0. Clean up. Delete loose. 4 edges, that seems nice. Yeah, okay. In here somewhere there's something weird going on. It might be all these extra edge loops. I'll save it as a FBX and see if it does anything nicer. I don't need any, I just need mesh. Large building textured. Oh, of course we're in the wrong thing. This one. Yeah, I don't have hard ops. It still looks like it's bugging out, man. It's pretty unforgiving. I think... it's a problem with these temp models, they're just... they need to be accurate. Yeah, the GLB seems to be the only one that can actually bring it in as it is without any kind of errors. Alright, I'll use this. This is just a temp building for the warehouse, for the destination for the cargo. Sorry if the music's a bit loud. So I was just trying to make one for each color that so that you can put them down on the world and have a visual. We need to bring in our add a resource, the warehouse ID as a texture and import it. Large building ID. Okay. Now we can get rid of this and this. Make a new folder. Add a mask, pick a color, and that's the roof. And add, I guess I can just make something. What do? We did like some sort of corrugated iron roof. This playing with this stuff is too much fun. It's kind of, especially on temp assets, you're kind of like, steel painted. Perfect. Oh, it's a folder. But also I want to have a fill layer that only affects the height. And it has stripes. Perfect. Shift off. Yeah, substance is dangerous. Can I add a... Oh, actually, it's got triplanar in it, doesn't it? Triplanar. Bitty beep. Rotate me. Rotate me 90. Alright. Width. Stripes more. Oh, lovely roof. Does this paint layer have like metal details? Blur dirt 3. Fill. Oh, it's a bit complicated. Just let me have a chipped paint. There we go. There it is. That's the one I wanted. Chipped paint. Maybe a little too chipped, but what are you going to do? So this is height. I know, the third dimension. Don't ever get into it. It's a mistake. Make the paint shinier. Okay, so let's say this is our red cargo. Yep, okay, done. Roof, good. Now for... Why would you put a folder there? Okay, bricks. Pick color, bricks. Add a fill layer, grout. Make it concrete. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Quite like the concrete building. Wow. One thing I wondered, oh, the roughness, yes, grain size. How do we just chill your densities? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we're going to put bricks over the top of this. Or something of that. Of that ilk. Brick. Boom. Perfect. Done. Oh, is all this layer stack all covered up? Oh well. The joys of streaming. Filter, triplanar, man, thank the gods for triplanar mapping. That's kind of cool. Maybe the little marble tiley boys. Invert. Oh yes, white brick. Yeah, that's what I want to know is why does the height of a layer underneath affect? Like if I switch the height, why does the height for the underneath layer still come through on this? I guess I could turn off height. That seems counterintuitive. The brick texture is looking a little funky. Yeah, that looks a bit better. I mean, it looks a bit chaotic, but what are you going to do? Make this a little less crazy. The bricks can be some sort of, what are they? Roughness? They're somewhat shiny bricks, marbled. Can the bricks, all it's doing is generating the grout, right? I mean, this could be, I don't know what color this building's going to be. I don't know whether to like color it up too much. A grey brick. Do grey bricks exist? I guess if they're painted. Because it's additive. Yeah, right. Got these little internal brick faces. They're kind of cool. Right. So create a new folder. Outside of that folder for now. Call this one Windows. And mask color. Do. And now we just want something simple for this. A colored thing that affects the roughness and is like 0. Bricks. Ooh. Maybe I'll just keep it grey. For neutrality's sake. And then the roller doors are kind of what the other thing is. Are you in there? Yeah. It's weird, the layer stacking's a bit weird in this. Color selection. I guess it's similar to the roof. We'll just get all this roof stuff. Put it in here. And then mess with the height. Rotation. Yep. Yes. Why are they so grungy? Oh, is it pulling in off the pulling in off the curvature and the ambient occlusion? Hey, they're fine. This is the thing, once you've got grunging tools, you just end up wanting to grunge everything up so much. Speaking of which, down, down. Get a little dirt. Thinking my big Bobby. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, buddy boy. The dirt layer. Is this the dirt layer? So dirty. So dusty. Literally, this is like a recreation of that building literally out the window that Lou took a photo of and made. Alright, a little subtle grunge and grime on there. That'll probably do. But now I need to make one for every color. Do I need to make 10 of these? This seems a little crazy. So this is warehouse. Yeah, I'm just gonna save this. And what's quite annoying is it means changing it in 2 places. Is there any way to do, like, say this paint color, I wanna connect it to this paint color and be like, hey, you two reference one another? Maybe not. All right, let's just export these. Now I'm in warehouse. I'll go into textures red. Yeah, select textures red. Export. Dan, da, da, dan, 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 da, da, dan, dan, dan. I think a large building. Base. Drop the base color. Yo, you're there. The Emerald Falcon. Sorry, that was a little much. How are we? Height we don't use. Metallic. I guess we could put in metallic. Although I don't quite know how these work. Are they non-color maps? Do they need to be split? Color, what is it? Color, separate color. Do I need to do this first? Is it the same exact result? Large building, warehouse, metallic. It looks black and white. Oh, these are the channels. Red, green. Seems like it's a full color thing. Okay, we'll put that in there. We'll get the normal. Sorry, I'm kind of speeding through this, speed running this. The normal works as non-color. That looks a bit better. And then we just need the roughness. Large building roughness. Is this the same? R, G, and B, and color. They all look right. So you only separate it if the texture has colors, right? Because if I do this, okay, that looks about right. Shiny roof. I kept the bricks a little shiny. The windows are shiny. Asset life. They're quite dark though, the bricks. I don't remember them being so dark, but that might just be a rendering thing. Oh yeah, they're quite dark. So just to check the pipeline, if I now export this as a GLB, and I'm just gonna drop it. I'm going to chuck it in here and just have a look at it when I bring it back in. Export, import, GLB, prototype, blue large building, red. So it's been triangulated, that looks good. But you see here when it comes back in, the metallic and roughness have been combined into one texture. And I think that's just a GLB thing. The red, the green, and the blue. Okay, so that's how it does it. Because my renderer doesn't quite support. Why are they shiny? Well, they're like, they're like painted bricks. I don't know why they're shiny. They don't have to be shiny. But the good news is that the roughness in the game engine isn't working. So I think roughness is just set to 1 anyway. Or it's set to what? Yeah. See the different levels of shininess. Do you see that? Like this one looks correct. This one looks too shiny. So I think when the GLB packs it and unpacks it, it makes it better. It makes it more accurate. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make all the other colors. Yeah. A lot of buildings in Sydney have like tiled exteriors, and they look kind of cool. Obviously, you know, I'm just going to use the excuse, the temp excuse again. Okay, orange. I'll just copy this. Orange. I wish I didn't have to do that twice. Oh, game assets. Is there a quick button for this? File, export textures, Control-Shift-E for speed. And we can go textures, orange. Doing this 10 times every time for every time we recreate the asset seems like a lot. We'll just go through the spectrum. Yellow. Come on, man, I copied that. Don't do that to me. They do, all the colors kind of pop against the dark gray. Yeah, looking out the window, we're in an industrial area, and looking out the window, there's a lot of brick. Some of the fancier buildings have tiling. It's cool because our whole area is all like warehouses, old warehouses, and then converted warehouses and stuff. So there's lots of inspiration. I'm pretty keen to do a full tour and do a damn, it won't let me just get a bunch of stuff, because we might be, well, we're at this stage, we're moving back to New Zealand at the end of the year is the current plan. Yellow metal roof, yeah. Yellow metal roof. Yellow metal roof. Okay, cancel. We need a green. We need a green. Copy. I pressed copy. This green's a bit sickly. Whoa, that's a green, all right. Let's make it a bit more nicer. A bit more minty. There's the other thing, we haven't even decided on the palette of all the cargo colors and everything. Just imagine everything's a big work in progress. That's my excuse anyway. Workflows. Is it worth it? Did I even export the other ones? Oh yeah, seems good. Wow, those are some strong normals. Green, we have a blue cargo. Nice. These colors might end up being a bit bright in the renderer. Export textures. I'm just gonna textures, blue, textures, blue, green. We've done green, black, textures, white, textures, pink, textures, purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Textures brown. Okay, but we're doing blue. Select, export. Yeah, the renderer will, I think it might be better value to, well, I'd need to send in like masks. If I build functionality, the renderer take in a black and white mask and then tint an area of the mesh, that might be better value than having to do this every time. So we'll see as things develop. This is the thing. I mean, I usually just do things the long way, because sometimes you can get it in your head about like, I need to, automate this thing and create a tool for this and create a workflow because it's going to take too long. And then you do it and it takes an hour and you're like, well, maybe it's worth just taking the hour now. But then again, it's supposed to be programming, right? So you're supposed to find smart ways of doing stuff. But I definitely want there to be doing like base color tinting of a model is kind of important, but then doing selective tinting of a part of a model might be slightly more complex. We have a brown color, don't we? Which is a strange color. Brown. Everyone loves brown cargo. White. Paint. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Oh, I can just whiteify that. Export. Textures white. This is probably also how you make a thing and you go through this whole process and it's kind of painful, and then you go, every time you look at the asset, you're like, well, the asset's actually fine. Let's just leave it in the game as is. How assets make it from the beginning of development to the end. Darkest midnight. All right. Export. Warehouse textures black. I think that's all of them. Oh, now I gotta make and pack the GLB for all of them. This does suck. Everything recording and whatnot looks good. Recording. All right. So this one we're going to save out. I'm going to save it directly into the game. Resources, into models. I'm going to have warehouses. Warehouse red. And save the GLB and export. And then it's just a matter of switching out the colors, going through them one at a time, getting that. All the normals are the same, so it's just the color. That's actually not too bad. Warehouse black. How's this coffee going? Keep you guys alive. If they're different textures for the same model, wouldn't you be able to export the model only once? Well, I don't have currently everything's rendered by primitive and material. So if I make a GLB with a texture set for each color, they'll load in and register and batch and do all that automatically. And it may not be the most efficient way, but it's the quickest way, I think. Different textures. Oh yeah, because all the texture pipeline at the moment goes, the GLB loads in and it looks for the textures and it assigns them into a render object. And it's like, that's that thing. It's not super flexible at the moment. Yeah. Blue. Warehouse blue. Those are the kind of optimizations that could be made, you know. Brown. Oh, I tried to like scroll up on my own thing. That's a bit weird. Hopefully this is great payoff. And it's like, yay, oh, they look bad. I guess it doesn't matter how they look really, as long as they're functional. Function over form. Export. Orange. That looks kind of like brown. Oh well. Export. Orange, pink. Oops. Export. Purple. Huh? Battery low, please charge now. Headphones. Yeah, the engine is pretty it's functional. Oh wait, didn't I just do red? What did I just do? I just had a mind blank. Did I not load the white one? We'll find out. But it is all the systems are kind of custom. So it doesn't have a ton of functionality, but I'm trying to just make it do the job it needs to do and not like handle anything other than the specific jobs it needs. Right. World. Game world. No, it's game.h. In fact, it's models. Game models. We can now have the warehouses. Warehouses and the cargo type count model. Yes, I'm going to comment that out so that it breaks the game. Yeah, this is the thing. If it works, it works. It's kind of cool because you can make that decision. You can say, we're only using GLBs in this game. That's a rule. So we only need to support GLBs, and we only need to support GLBs that are packed with their own textures. And then that's just like, that's all your engine needs to be able to handle, which is all it can handle, just. You might find pain later on down the track, but you know. So game models, it should give me a bug there, but it's not going to. It will, yes. Okay, so I can now load the warehouses. Warehouse, pink, purple, black, white, red, green, brown, all the ones. Are they in the models? Warehouses, warehouse, blah, 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 blah. I can take this out and it will give me an error somewhere. And I want that error because I want to say models, warehouses, and the warehouse type and then go to the other area. And it is the feature editor, current resource build type. Yo, Lace, what's going on, man? Yo. Thoughts on whether this is actually going to work? That doesn't look good. Oh yeah. Hey, there's our warehouse. Haha. The grunge is so intense. I don't know why it does like that. But that's a white warehouse, and if I go to here and then cycle the warehouses, oh, they look so hectic. Big, pretty ugly. But you know. I also want a rotate button so I can decide which way they go. A pink one, a brown one, a white, green one. Hello, boys. There they are. They almost need like ground something or other, textures around the ground plane, so they sort of sit in the world a bit more. Randomize. Well, with that, yeah, it looks. This is the problem with Substance. I feel like it leads you down the realism path too much. What I want to know is, I was starting to have these like issues with like this. Like when I'm looking at these normals, they start to look like inverted. And I'm like, oh, but it depends like what way you look at it from. Like I could make, that does look inverted, doesn't it? Does that look inverted? Or does it look correct? Oh, and then if I zoom in and out, now my eyes adjust and I can see that they look right. Yeah, the Substance thing, well, what are my alternatives for texturing? What are your recommendations? I have a directional light right now, so there's one, everything's lit by one directional light. I can change the color and whatnot, change the brightness. My goal with the lighting is to have mainly directional lighting and shadows and shadow maps, so everything kind of lit by a single directional shadow map. Maybe the trains have little point lights on them, or the buildings can have point lights on them. I know, I just hate the process of baking in Blender. I guess if we're doing it by... The other thing is, like, Lou is not so... like, she doesn't have a lot of, like, the shader building experience. I guess if we want to go a bit more stylized. Yeah, the import, export, you know, we probably should do a test. The thing is, we're still sort of settling on the art style because we don't know exactly... Oh, look at that. That's weird. We don't know exactly what the art style is, what the detail level is. I don't know why these rail pieces all look so different. I mean, I kind of do. Beep, 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 beep. So perhaps a more stylized look. Oh yeah. My engine's not that fancy. Every time I click the button, it makes a new train. Randomize. Randomize. The tone mapping's quite nice. See, it doesn't quite ever go to white. I like the brick house, like with solid colors complemented by detail. Yeah. I was thinking like sort of low detail, but everything has texture, you know? Like the ground has sort of, everything has a sort of texturalness to it. I messed around with a cargo container that was more based on normal maps and was a bit more textural. And I thought the containers could have different levels of wear on them and stuff. Can I charge these headphones? Can I put a USB cable into my headphones? Oh, just turn off the noise cancelling. The current... Hey man. Whoa, this is so loud all of a sudden. Whoa, dude. Why so loud? Yeah, we're kind of still discovering the style, I think. The style of both the models and the texturing. Cheers, Jesse. I'm going to be on... My plan is to be on for another hour and a half. We're on a strict schedule now. We've got to stop messing around. I quite like this lighting. It's quite like sunset kind of lighting. Oh yeah, the nice bluey shadows and then the warm sunlight. So really, this is all good stuff. I mean, it all looks super chaotic. It's all super chaotic, but the actual goal is to make the warehouses function. So a train will go past them, and if they're the right carrying the right colored cargo, they will drop off the cargo. This level, don't even worry about this level. So we need to get into the station logic. When a station looks for somewhere to go, station UI, don't worry about that. Port buddy blah blah, that's ships, ship in it. We have a thing called station builder update. So this is the getting the station, but what we want is the building of the station. This station find features is probably a good place to start. So we can also have a warehouse index equals 0 and a warehouse pointer to a warehouse which equals null. And then we go through the neighbors and we look for if not warehouse and the neighbor cell dot has feature of type feature warehouse. What's going on between the islands? Oh, we got little cargo boats. I don't know if you've seen the little cargo boats. Oh, we're going to put water. We're going to do something. Fill in with something. Oh yeah, or it's galactic. One of the two. Maybe it should be full space trains. So I can do this. Highlight the feature and the warehouse equals neighbor cell get. Oh, we need a get warehouse. Store cargo warehouse pointer grid cell get cargo. Oh, get warehouse. Return feature dot data dot warehouse. All right, this is just a silly getter. And we can create this getter here. Warehouse. Don't you love how C++ makes you do everything twice? Get warehouse. Okay, so that should now work. Yes. And then we can get the warehouse, and then we can say warehouse index equals the U8 of the neighbor index. If thing or warehouse, then the valid station is true. If station or warehouse, a lot of if checks. If we can just go warehouse. This is our cheap rotation calculation. You don't know about the Discord? Yeah, sweet. Now I get to work on that. If current cell has rail, so that should all be okay. If storage and valid station, and we've got so many checks. Am I just adding the station cargo? Station flag. I don't know if I'm using these. It sets it, but it doesn't ever. These should only be set. They shouldn't be set here. This is probably where the bugs are occurring. I'm gonna write it and then I'm gonna move it. Warehouse and valid station. Flag warehouse. Warehouse. Station doesn't have a warehouse. Where is the station? Okay. This needs to be maybe I can just do it else. Oops. Station, because it's setting it, this is just in the query. Resource equals null. I don't know, this seems bad. This shouldn't be here. This shouldn't be here. What's the thing for, I've got functions for this. Station, bit set the station flags and the bit is station flag resource. Bit reset okay, so we have these else things because this is working ahead of time. Sorry, I'm just talking out loud. I don't expect anybody to be following. Blah, blah, blah. Cargo. Storage. It's gonna keep setting these every frame, which is kind of silly for every lookup. Why does delete clear the clipboard? Okay, so that sets that, and then this will be fine. Okay, so we find features, valid station, true or false, station well positioned, cell, all that happens. So that should happen. Editor.cpp, how hard would it be to under the general update? Why is that not under the UI? If feature type equals cargo storage, it does all this. There's two probably in the weeds to do right now. So we will just test this. Is there something taking ages? Oh, they're 2048 by 2048. Bit big. Why do I get so many? Oh, it's the port. Okay. Oh, it's a bit of a long load time, mate. So do we have an empty level? This level looks kind of empty. Oh. Active count 290. Okay, so when we load the level, we don't quite reset the game state enough. That's fine. On editor init, we will turn off this load level shenanigan. We'll just start with an empty level. Down, da da down, da da down, da da down. Man, this loading is too long. Is it those? Oh, the tree. Oh, look, the tree renders nicely when it's the only thing to render. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't render the alpha. Wait, oh, I must have butchered it when I was playing with the sRGB stuff. Whoops. Make little changes. Okay, so we can have a blue thing, and then if we're on rail mode, it does correctly find the thing. That's half the victory. Oh, my spheres are all cold. But the train won't react to this yet. Oh, whoops. Got to wait, did they? Oh yeah, I currently can't do that. Okay. Close it all down. Game trains. Okay, pick up storage feature. So each car goes through, looks at the cell, has feature of type, feature station. We get station, then we add resource to car. If station supplies cargo. What a funny little function. Else if station storage feature. Station and station storage. And the car last feature cell is not that. Okay. So we can just copy our homework here and say warehouse. Else if station and station warehouse and car dot last featured cell does not equal the connection cell. Then the warehouse, and we'll take a reference. No, we'll take a pointer. Equals station. Oh, sorry, warehouse. Equals station warehouse. If warehouse and warehouse type is equal to the car dot cargo type, then I guess all we want to do is just car dot cargo type equals cargo type none. That's essentially, we dropped off the cargo. Right now the game is running as fast as it can. But there's a delta time that's kind of applied to everything. So the clock has elapsed time, current update. There's the delta time and the time scale. I've got time scaling, which is kind of handy to look at things in slow-mo, but yeah, right now everything's just going as fast as it can. And using delta time to smooth things out. Let's debug log info delivered cargo of type we got cargo type strings and then warehouse type. All right. Yeah, I don't know whether the time, because I kind of ported the Raylib like target frame rate code, and it uses sleep to sort of just halt the process until the next frame time. But I have, right now I'm just running it as fast as possible, and it's in debug mode, so it's going kind of slow. So I haven't actually tested the frame rate throttling yet. Okay, so we'll make a blue state, a yellow, a blue thing. I really want to be able to rotate those. And we'll make a stack. And is this supposed to be blue? Give us some blue containers. we make sure we build the rail first, because we currently can't drop. Whoa! Station. Oh no! Have I done something? Station not valid. Features to the north. Why can I not? It lets me do it that way, but not that way. Okay. Fair enough. So we go through here, we pick up cargo. Delivered cargo of type yellow. All right. Oh no, we've got a slate. Oh, I can't do that. Control editor. Oh yeah. Rail. Why can't I do that no more? Oh, I'm on station mode. Hey, look. Hey, come on, man. Get out of the infinite loop. But if I was to add some yellow cargo, it'll go dee-dee-dee-dee-dee and then not drop off the yellow. Yes. Interesting. And then it picks it up and oh, it does drop off the yellow. That's quite cute. And put a yellow warehouse here and a station there. Will it? Yes. Oh, we did it. Add a ton of yellows. And blues. And yellows. And blues. And yellows. I like this like low lighting. There may be something wrong with my schnormals. There may be many things wrong with this renderer. Oh yeah, I'm kind of... Sweet. I guess you could have different tiles based on what their feature is, the tops of the tiles or whatever. So it kind of blends into the other thing. Although the cargo type strings, are they wrong? White, red, oh, there should be one called none. Control save this as, whoa, test. So if I load Bada Bing, oh no, I just saved over Bada Bing. I always do that. Oh well, Bada Bing was not so great. Oh, what happened? Oh, that's that. But why does it not let me build that there? So now we just need to daisy train it up. With a yellow resource. Oh, you can't build through stations. Nice. Yeah, we need to robustify the logic there. Oh yeah, we've got this time scaling thing, so we can drop the time scale and look at things and see that the animation's a bit jank. They kind of... And this time scale is like... I learnt this trick. I was watching another prominent game developer stream where the time scale gets like fractionally smaller. It does... Oh, look at that. That's the train trying to find its next vector. And it's so small that it's freaking out. Also, the time scale can be up. 18.75 maximum. It's pretty stable. Goodbye, train. Whoops. I think I might have just killed my train. Killed my train dead. Zoop. Alright. This is a bit of a silly train line. Oh, just Adam. Yes. There's a big part of this is the ASMR factor. Oh no, train, that's the wrong way. We're gonna have a collision. Oh, jeez. Is it possible to get two trains going on this track? Hey man, I specifically was like, don't do that. But you need to ask, with the railer removed, are you still able to build for web, or is that not a concern? I guess it's not a concern because I can't do it. How come I can't set the rail priority there? Am I not in, I'm in station mode, obviously. Yeah, I think this bad boy might become, once it's in its full form, too powerful for web. It might need to be a full PC game experience. Once we get all, I mean, maybe, I don't know. It might not actually get that heavyweight. But, you know, at this stage, I mean, I never thought that I'd be able to make anything 3D, and I never thought I'd be able to make it with Raylib, and then I never thought I'd be able to replace Raylib. So there's a lot. If all this is possible, I'm sure anything's possible with enough time. But that's the other issue, is the time factor. You're building to web, though? Your guinea pig game's on the web. How are you doing that? Are you doing that with them scriptum sort of? Oh, I'm ringing. I might just send it, I'll call you later. Are you doing a manual type of build? Oh, going that way. Oh dear, this looks like a collision. Hey, why did that? That still said orange, which is strange to me. Blue, I mean, none, white, red, green, blue, yellow, orange, purple, pink, brown, black. White, red, green, blue, yellow, orange, purple, pink, brown, black. So they look the same. So why is this thing saying delivered of type orange? Have I not? I haven't reloaded the game since I fixed that. Dun, dun, dun. If I just save this as world test. Release mode changes the game quite a lot in terms of performance. Like C++ debug mode is super slow. There was never a big difference with the C version. This loading still takes a little while. World test. Train. Oh no, you're going that way, sir, aren't you? Will you do a full loop and go? Yeah, that's the problem. Is I want it to go one way one time and then another way the next time. Go get your cargo. I'll keep going till it's filled up, that one. Yeah, so we're going 2000 frames a second where we were going 200. Which is quite the difference. And then perhaps a stack there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of messing around. Oh, am I not? Oh yeah, that's doing that, but it's setting it to one below, which is weird. What? Feature. Just doing a little daisy training. Oh, yo, it's doing that thing. Interesting. Oh, will that add another train? Control editor. Add tons. Well, I can almost not add them as quickly as it removes them. Let's just change the game scale down a bit. Randomize. Badoosh. So selected port, connect port. Oh, yo. That's so slow. This is the problem, is I don't... If I kick this, it's going to put a train down somewhere. Oh, I needed a port there. I'll save this in case it crashes. We'll test 2. Oh, off port. Warehouse. Oh. Can build warehouse false. Oh, it didn't clear the rail flags. That's annoying. Still thinks there's rail there, huh? Whoops. The world's silliest train line. This is where it's like, how do you filter the colors? Yeah, and then this one over here, say it just bypassed that. Oh yeah. Frame time 0.000 something seconds. 1400 frames a second at 4K while streaming. I think that's alright, unless the stream's losing hope. Okay, so say we had another world, another level. Sorry, well, this is quite lame. I'm just sort of thinking through the processes. And had another port. And then we had a warehouse that accepted yellow cargo, for example. Oh, this needs to connect to a stack. Yes, sorry, my bad. Yeah. put a thing there, and a thing there. You connect to you. Is this stream still working? Am I frozen? Anyone still there? Anyone's still there? Go, little boat. Train. Which way is it going to go? I need you to go that way. Yes, pick up the yellow. It'll drop off just the yellow ones and drop all the other ones off here. Stream working. Oh, good. Yeah, I guess my question is, like, if you're playing this game and you're, like, building your little line and you, like, get to this point where you go, oh, I just need to start filtering out the different... Oh, no, it's picking them up again. I need a way to filter the cargo. And I built a little filter flag system on the stations, but it was kind of like you had to go in and manually filter out each thing. Is that weird that this one gets lit, but this one does not? Down. Okay. Haha, it's actually quite rad. I quite like the idea of these. Oh, this guy's just going back and forth. Yeah, because right now there's like, is it pick up allowed, drop off allowed? Maybe there could be special. Oh, that's might be cool. Is that there's things called, I don't know. There's like maybe you can build things that only accept certain things, or I think the stations need filtering. Because right now this like picking up and putting down is very inefficient. Oh, the cargo yellow seems to be correct. Save the level. Oh, the ports and the boats though, and the trains don't save. The ports, maybe, no, I didn't write the port logic. That's kind of annoying. Well, this all happened quicker than I thought. Ding, 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 ding. Dun, 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 dun. Down, 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 down. Oh yeah, there's another bug, I think. Oops. I think maybe. Yes. The matricinis. Oh no. There's a few issues. Why are our matrices so wrong? Renderer. So we go ZXY. Is it ZYX? I feel like I just changed this and then... Bit of high tempo music. Come on, buddy. That looks nice. That looks nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that. The port's not saving is a bit of a... But I think it's getting there, yeah. Okay. Small disclaimer. As this year progresses, I don't know. I need Daisy Jones to go into early access or something. Something's not right with the renderer. That's weird. Something's not right with the renderer. See, these two are like alongside each other, but they're being lit completely differently. They're very cool though. Down, down, down. Oh, down. Oh yeah, look at this guy's freaking out as well. He's got triangulation issues. Depending on which way the light's coming in. There's quite a lot of assets to make. If I look at the notes, add warehouses. Okay, that is working. Work in progress. So that's looking good. I feel like we need to do the switches as an important thing. And trees, rocks, unbuildables. And we need to make port save. Port save. ports. Station port save data. Okay, so port does nothing. But it should do something. So we could say JSON port data. And then taking a quick look at the port. It holds 8 storages. We're gonna need coordinates for all of them. We're gonna need its coordinates, world position, its dock position, its cell. We need quite a lot of stuff. So we'll start with the basics. Port data coord. Am I calling it coord? Equals vic3 to JSON coordinates. Jesse, do you use if you're there, do you use like methods with these implicit thises? Do you write this? Or do you just know that this is this? We need world position. Call it world pos. We need. I guess we don't need the cell. We need the dock position. We don't know the connected port. We don't know. We need to know the level that the port data connected port. Can we do like this? Like level index equals connected if whoa. If connected port dot level index. It's actually got that. And then we can also get coordinate. Coordinate. And we need a 3 to JSON. Down. Try to avoid using this. Yeah. It's just, I've only just started using methods, and when you're inside these things, and you just got to kind of remember that you're within the structure. You don't really have to, but you know. So we can go into the level, get the grid, get the cell that one's on, and find the port. But it'll only work once all the ports are already loaded. Because you might be going into a level that hasn't yet been loaded, trying to find its port partner, and finding nothing there yet initialized. Cool. Sounds fun. For storage count, port data, I guess I can make a JSON storage array equals JSON array storage JSON storage data. All we really need to know is the coordinate of the storage. storage data coordinate equals storages I dot coordinates. Port connected storage. Did you use that toJSON reflection thing where you just write a function called toJSON and it automatically finds it based on the type? I was looking at that and I was like, I got so confused so quickly. Do we need to know the level index? No, because it's coming in through there. Okay. And then we can say port data storages or storage array. We should probably also push back this storage data ports, port data array, save data. Okay, we're saving the data. And then ports is going to be a little tricky. Ports, JSON ports data array equals, do we actually create that? Level data ports equals port data array level data ports skibbity biddy biddy. I have been custom coding. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. It's kind of neater when you have these little save and load functions, and then if you need to adjust them, you just go and I'm using Nolman. I don't even know how to say it in that one that's annoying to type, so I included the namespace chaotically into the serialization thing. Nolman, that one. Ports, port count equals, if these are 0, is that, I guess 0 is 0. Port data array dot size for size I equals port data port count. And we can go port cargo. Yeah, I think it's the one that gets thrown around the most. And we go port dot load data and the port data array I, which we haven't written yet. So you can say we go straight to the coordinate equals port data dot value coord with a value of, is this how I'm doing this? Oh, we need a JSON to vec3 it. Of course. What data word is that? Yeah. World position equals the same. Dock position. I guess we can load the storages. Port data. Oh, we need to get the ports storage, storage array equals port data storages. Oh, active count. Okay. I guess we can just say storage count equals storage array dot size, and the storage count is what? An I32. Hey BG. Hello BG, you awake? You give a nice sleep, BG. Yeah? Do you want to come up? Do you want to come up and say hello? Come on up and get. Yeah, BG. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you don't have to do any programming, Chili. None. Not in your whole life, not a single line of code. Must be nice. I guess I can just get a storage reference storage. Okay, we need a how do we get the storage? We get the storage based on the coordinate. Sorry, Beansy. Sorry, Beansy. First, we need to probably get the cell. Oh, I know. Is it even comfortable? Cell pointer cell equals. Oh, we don't have the grid either. How'd we do it before? Oh, beaties. All curled up. I guess we could do this outside of it. It's kind of dumb. We'll just do the basics and do the rest manually. We can and then say storage port dot storage count equals port data dot storages dot size. Can I do that? Okay, Jesse. Have a good one. Nice to see you as per usual. Good luck. We'll be back at it. This is Chili Beans. That was you, those sleepy. Storage count. Do I just get the JSON storage data port data store? Oh, maybe I should get an array. Storage data array. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Equals port data storages. Right. And then get the storage data array dot size. Storage count, yeah, storage data array. And then get the storage data again. This seems a little redundant. And then we can get a cell maybe. Cool. Cell equals grid dot get cell at coordinate being the storage data coord. JSON to vec3 of the coord. What am I actually trying to do? I'm trying to find the actual storage. Storage pointer storage equals cell get storage, get cargo storage. Why is it called cargo storage? Why would it be called? What is it? Is it cargo storage? So that can be a direct call. It's port dot storages I equals storage. Wow, that was a lot. Riveting, loading, and saving of data. So we kind of need to do this port loading outside of the level loading, because ports rely on all the ports for all the levels, which is kind of wild. In here, max levels in world, load the levels. Once they're all loaded, we need to loop it again. Which seems crazy. Port connections. And then we say get the same level if level dot initialized. If it's not, we can kind of break. Oh no, we'll just say continue, and then we'll say for usize port index. Whoa, man. Level dot port count. We need to get the connected port if it has a connection. But okay, so we'll only have this connected port. Let's just save a port data connected equals false. Then we'll say port data connected equals true, and if we also need to load that connected. We don't actually have a boolean for connected, so I'll just throw one in there. Connected false. Connected equals port data connected if port's a level, I guess we get the port. If port if port dot connected what did we just save? Did we save the connected port coordinate and level index? So that's handy, but we need to load that. See, this is what kind of sucks. Now we need to, like, right here we've just got it all in this one thing. So we have this like annoying intermediate loading data, which has a vec3. Another structure is getting ginormous. Connected coordinate and a I30 an I32 connected level index. Surely be better ways to do this, but we will see. So we can get a connected level index equals port data dot value. So we'll try and get the value of connected port, and these don't need to be too deep, they can just be connected port level index and connected port chord port cord. Connected. I guess we don't need port in there either. Level index with a value of -1. And I guess we could just use that. We don't need the boolean. Equals port data dot value connected port cord. But we can't. We're gonna have to get that into a vec3 connected temp cord equals port data dot shucks, we need to do a vec3 JSON to vec3 of connected port cord, and I guess we only need to do this if connected level index does not equal -1. Then the vec3 temp cord, I guess we can just get it directly. Butter. A long way round and round the roundabout. Connected, we don't need. Connected level index equals -1. Okay. Okay, so that loads that annoying stuff. Now we still need to get if port dot connected level index does not equal -1, the level connected level equals world levels port dot connected level index. Then we need to get a grid cell pointer. Cell equals connected level dot grid dot get cell at coordinate, and we need the port dot connected coordinate. If cell, then the port dot connected port equals the cell get port, which doesn't exist yet. So under game grid.cpp, get warehouse, get cargo, get port. Cargo port pointer get port. Return feature dot data dot port. Is that not a thing? Hey, Olex, what's happening? What's happening? Yep. There is a feature port, but we don't have the necessary method. We've gone full rogue, we've gone full custom game engine. No more Raylib. I don't know if you've been around. And we've gone C++. We've gone into full chaos. Okay, do you now know that there's a thing called grid cell get port? Yes, there is. Cell get port. Oh, nice. Well done. How's the game going? I guess that might work. What did I miss? Oh, we need to return the thing. That would be good. Going in raw, and wriggling. Shucks. Yeah, we got a little bit of an editor going on now. The font's a bit wacky because we've got level loading, world test. We've got a little PBR shading going with a few errors and things. We've got a little lighting model going. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. Got multicolored cargo. Oh, maybe you can help me with this rendering question. Why do some things look like, see these two stations? They look like they're just rotated 180 degrees, but they look like they're lit completely differently. And I wonder if that's just something to do with the normals or the tangents or something. Yeah, we've been developing. Things have been progressing a little bit. We've got some little tooling now. Oh, I can't really see it. I'll pull it off. Got a bit of IM GUI going on. So we can add, we can manipulate the cargo in the world a little bit to set up our little puzzles. We can randomize the colors. I don't know, I'm overexcited about the randomization. I'll put the inspector over here. It's still super jank and buggy and whatnot, but Dong. So I was wanting to mess with ports. So this port connects to this port, creates a cargo ship. But if I save this, it does save it. Yeah. Well, the matrices, I thought it could be the model matrix, but it's pretty straightforward, I guess. It's got the model matrix camera. Maybe there's something in the shader. I mean, the shader's probably, I had a lot of help with the shader, with the PBR shader. Overall, everything needs fixing. World test. Is that what I saved it as? Ports. Okay, ports. There's 5 levels. This one's got a connector coordinate, a level index, a dock position, storages, world position. But I guess the real test comes. This is gonna probably break things. Oh, the ports are still there. Hey, that just kind of, does this know about its connection? Connected to port, oh no, here we go. You can't use model matrix for normals. You have to extract position and scale out of it for normals. Yeah, is this in... This is the vertex shader. Normal matrix, right. Mat3 normal matrix transpose inverse of the U model. I mean, most of the stuff I just kind of like copy pasted and messed around with it. So I'm not... I need to do more reading. I need to read some books. So who threw the error? Render model meshes. I think this was to do with the loading of the level. Let's have a look. So I'm reading it on an iPad. Normal matrix equals transpose SPV inverse float 3x3 object model out equals normal in view space. Well, the computer's really cooking. Well, tests. So that didn't bring me... Is that... Where were the ports? The ports were here, Okay. Fair enough. Once we get to world load... Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do more research into the renderer. At least now it can load models and render them. Oh, did I get rid of the... Oh, I put this ports thing in totally the wrong place. Okay. That would make a lot more sense. You have to only take in rotation, ignore everything else out of the object model for normals. I don't really give up on it. I was more like, it was this stuff like, anytime I wanted to like render something or like try an effect or do something with the shaders, I found like what I didn't know about like OpenGL, Raylib was actually doing too much for me, and it was making this layer of misunderstanding of how the renderer worked, and I kind of felt like I needed to learn. So I started learning OpenGL, and then I was like, maybe what would happen if I tried to build it myself, you know? And like, what are all the different Raylib features that I'm actually using? And it took like a week and a half or something of like pulling the Raylib functions out and then either porting them or rewriting them or just getting rid of them, because it's actually got a lot of stuff also that the game doesn't really need. So I'm going to do a video on that, I think. Let's just see, does this just work out the box? No. So yeah, it was a weird one. It helps you to a point, and then it was like, well, if I wanted to go a bit further with rendering effects with like PBR shading or like vertex shaders, or just have a better understanding. And also, like, once I pulled it apart, you see how Raylib like ports how it batches things and stuff, and it works in a odd kind of vertex array thing, and it's kind of like, I'll just do it a bit more straightforward. Game cargo port load data. So I don't know, I was just trying to connect the dots a bit more, especially with the rendering. And it was kind of fun to pick it apart and see like, oh, how does the time work and the windowing and all that. So this, coordinate, world position, dock position, connected, level index. Port data, storage count 1, sell is thing, get storage. That seems to be okay. Yeah, I mean, it does mean that every single thing, if it doesn't exist, you have to make it. Like font rendering, I went halfway through the Raylib font system, and I got it to the point where I was like loading fonts, and then I got to like drawing fonts, and I was like, I'll just get IMGUI for now and deal with fonts later. Oh, this one has one port. Cargo port equals levels port, and the connected index is -1. Okay. Yeah, exactly. But so far, I think it's been actually been an improvement. While like things slowed down for a little while, I think overall it's closer to. I see the pathway forward clearer now than through Raylib. I was like, well, I just don't know how to. Like how do you get a depth map or something? You want to do some effects. How do you render a depth map? And I'm like, oh, you're digging into Raylib, going, okay, you need to make a thing, and that makes a frame buffer over here, but then that's all in its own structure and stuff, and you need to get that out and render that to a thing. And I found it harder to navigate that than to just, if you do it on Learn OpenGL, it's like, just get the frame buffer and render the thing. You're like, oh, that doesn't seem that complicated. Obviously, it's a little complicated, but. Oh, this if connected port. What is this? Oh, connected port. Did I make a silly bull called, oh, if connected port? We'll look into this. Okay, I think I should make a new level. Down. We get the port and we connect the port, and it makes the thing. And we'll say port test, and it's going to save the port data. Port data coordinate equals coordinate world position dock position if connected port. So yes, connected is 1. Nice. Doesn't have any storages, that's fine. Level data ports. We're about to assign it. Value object ports. Second ports mdata mvalue object. Error evaluation failed. Doesn't bode super well. Object error value evaluation failed. Did I kill it or something? Weird. Okay, continue, and we'll open port test. Look for ports. Connected level index 1, yeah. Ports connected level index 0, yeah? So down, and now. Open the port test and we get no ports. Let's run through our thingamabob. We're almost finished. It'd be nice to get this working. World load, load data. Down, 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 down. Oh, this loading is killer. It takes so long. Port test. Okay. Port count is 1. Cargo port. Level index connected. Level index is -1. Oh, did I do something stupid like... just immediately override it as -1? Oh, connected port. Oh, this is just called connected level index. Connected chord. That'd be the one. I think these model loadings are just too long. I think it's creating the textures. Port test. Okay, now we go into port. Oh, throw type error. What did I do wrong? Connected chord. Did I give it connected chord? Connected level index. Port test. Port. Connected chord. Connected level index. So what was the bug? Was it on this line? Connected chord, vec3, JSON of vec3, connected chord. This is actually my bad. That's actually there, yeah. New tool. Need to cook physics 5 convex shapes. There's always another techie thing to build that's gonna drain the game resources. Port test. Okay, now yes. Okay, now the thing connected level index. Yes, yes. Cell is good. Connected port. Got connected port. Port. Have you gone out of scope already? Just carry on. Still no gosh darn ports. Are we not setting the level port count? No, we are. Let's just try breaking on this and make sure we're getting the port. Oh, easy. Let's jump in. Feature data. No. Oh, you know what we're not doing? We're not ever doing this here. Donut. Setting the cell. Port.cell equals grid.get cell at coordinate port.coordinate, and then port.cell set feature, set the feature of feature port, and send the reference to the port, I believe. Now the port will actually be set on the thing. Dun, 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 dun. So is physics like GPU computed physics or something? Or is it not even on the GPU? It's just an NVIDIA thing, right? Still no ports. Gosh darn it. Beansy. And this loading is really slowing me down. Feature. Port is a thing. Level index is 0, storage count 0. It has a world position. So level port count is 1. Oh, BT. Weirdly, I still see no ports, man. Are we rendering the ports? Do we get to this thing where we go, hey, there's ports? We do get here. Ports. Level is level 0. Ports. Oh, we never set the port to the level port. Don't we do this here? Port equals ports I, cargo port, ports I, load data, port.cell. Don't we set this all on the level, sir? We set the port count, we get the port, we load the data, but why though? But why though? Coordinate world position, connected level index. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, love those rags. Love those rags. Getting hungry. I don't know if I want to carry on with this. Is like one line off. I know, Chili. I know you really want to see it. It's quite uncomfortable. Oh, BT. Level data ports, port count, port. Physics has GPU compute. Sometimes it's not good since some use more abstractions and GPU connection. Right. Port test. So this is port. Oh, we're not saving the level index or something. Oh yeah, that's probably important. Whoa. Magically make it work. Do you guys, are you guys using threads? Any thread usage? Port test. Just magically work now that I've done it. Now that I've fixed it. Port level ports, they're all null. Oh no, the model is null. Okay, render me up then. Oh, you know what it is. We're not recalculating the static. We're not recalculating the matrix at all. We just need to recalculate the thing. Do we have this type of thing here? This translate. We just need to translate the matrix. What is it called? In the port. Oh, I've got a, oh no, that's a ship. Static transform. Don't ever call that. Static matrix. Support load data, static matrix equals GLM translate the world position. What? Didn't I just do that? Oh, why? Oh man, that's annoying. Okay. What? What was that warning? Oh, that's not a major. Come on, port. Yeah. Oh. We have rotations to take into account. Maybe we just store the actual matrix. That way we don't really need the world position, but whatever. Matrix equals, we'll see if this works. Map 4 to JSON static matrix. Alright, we're gonna have to rebuild it. No threads yet for me. I'm trying to keep most of my stuff so I can use web builds. Alright, yeah. Ish. Control save. Port test. Yeah, I can imagine like down the track, because there's so much instability. And I mean, for me, I guess if you had done this a lot of times. Oh, there goes the port test. Nice. Oh, excuse me. How's that? Port matrix 1 3. Oh, it's probably matrix formatting issues. Oh, it's also just called matrix. That would be the one. Alright, we're almost there. Man, this has been a side quest. I can imagine once you nail things down and like your systems work the way you want. Oh, look at them go. Yeah, buddy boy. It doesn't initialize the cargo ships, but buddy boy. Okay. And they're in the game. Serialization complete. 12:12. I'm calling it. The aim of the game was to be done by 12. Oh, it's been a good stream. I've really enjoyed it. Refocused, re-energized. With some rags. Dun, 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 dun. Recording error. That's not good. Oh no, not the recording error. When did that stop recording? At 2 hours. Oh. Well, you can't win them all. We got our little dude Dicky. We got our little way too high resolution texture model. Alright. Was it difficult to move from Raylib to the rendering? I had to get a bit of help from the loading of GLBs. This was probably the biggest thing. And this, like, I was like, hey, Copilot, how does loading GLBs work? And it's like, wrote this massive function. I was like, oh. But I've been kind of tinkering with it and messing with it, trying to understand what's going on in it. The actual, I guess the thing that I've found with the rendering side is each part of the renderer is not too complicated. Not as complicated as you would think. I think it's more like it's kind of awkward systems, and to figure out like when you want to be switching models, when you want to be loading materials, how your shader pipeline works, which I've just tried to do quite simply. I've got like an auto batching thing where each model gets split up into its primitives and creates a batch to minimize like draw calls and stuff. But the actual OpenGL stuff isn't too crazy. Bit of transforms. I don't think it's as bad as I thought. Things like you find there's a little function called where did I put it? Oh yeah, you're like, I need to do a collision to a box, and then you realize it's like, even in Raylib, it's just like taken from some Wikipedia article thing, and then ray collision mesh, and then ray collision triangle, like all this maths. You're just like, okay, it is what it is. I'm not going to reinvent it, and me learning this is, I don't know if it's going to particularly help anything. But it was cool to learn the keyboard state, the mouse state, the windowing system, the time and the clock and stuff was interesting. I've probably made a lot of big mistakes, but things kind of work. Yeah, it was very interesting. Because you kind of go into Raylib and you go like, oh, I need this get collision thing, or I need this render model, and you go into model, and then you go into render model, and then it goes into the Raylib GL thing, and you go deeper and deeper, and you're like looking, oh my gosh, it's doing all this crazy stuff. The Raylib batching system is crazy. I couldn't really understand it, so I just made it way more simple. I'm going to try it. That's the next video, is going to be about the conversion. So I don't know, like, it's hard to say. I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's also kind of working. So it's like a bit of this and a bit of that. Long run, it might become hard. Yeah. The rendering is like the graphics and rendering is like a whole subject that someone can do for their job. You know, like it's like, it feels like it's a full topic. And then like the game design and all the game logic is like a whole nother job. And then all the other systems in there. I mean, the memory management's not too bad. There's the debugging and the logging. The log's pretty simple. IMGUI helps a lot. I used GLM. It was kind of nice to be able to make everything GLM, because Raylib has like 8-bit colors that become, everything needs to be converted back and forth, and now a color is just a vector 4 from GLM. So everything is now on 0 to 1, and you can do all the vector math on it, and you can use these vector math libraries that are probably a bit more robust than like Raylib's built-in library, but it's all like depends. Yeah, no, it was like, they're definitely like, I'm not, to be honest, it'll be in the video, but there were like full days where I was like, this is terrible idea, what have I done? You know, I want to quit the whole project and give up programming altogether. Yeah, so yeah, there's that side of it. And for like how long it takes before, it took like a full week before you could see anything on the screen, because you're kind of trying to replace all the different pieces, but each piece needs another piece. And then I think I found that to learn, I don't know, ask Olex knows more about rendering, but doing the OpenGL thing was really eye-opening, because that's just like raw graphics stuff, and it shows you that some of the things are kind of awkward, but once you get them figured out, you kind of go, oh, okay, I understand it. I don't need to think about it all the time. All this binding vertex arrays and shader uniforms and stuff, because you're still kind of doing that with Raylib. You still got to do a lot of that stuff. Just you setting materials and binding the vertexes, drawing elements. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably way oversimplifying it. Even this draw texture function, like it's such a, I don't even think I've tested this draw texture function. This is Raylib's one that I pretty much stole a lot of stuff from Raylib. I love Raylib. Thanks, Raylib. Without Raylib, we would be nothing. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and get out of here and say good luck. And we'll see you on the next one. I hope to keep this streaming up. It's been good. See you guys soon.